Hey, it's your girl Ashley Alexander with another album review for you. This quarantine is wearing me down a little bit of a head wrap time right now. This album review that I'm doing today is on one of my absolute favorite bands. But first, before we get to that, please wash your hands longer than 20 seconds. There's a video at the end of this video. Please subscribe to the channel, watch all of my previous interviews, rants, and most importantly, my other album reviews. There's tons of them here. Please go and check them out. This album review is on a band that I've loved from the absolute beginning. One of their albums is in my top 10 favorite albums to listen to nonstop. You know what I mean? Like, no shuffle, no skip. This is For the Strokes, the new Abnormal. I am so excited. They haven't dropped an album together literally in like 7 years. And in that time, Albert Hammond Jr. has dropped some stuff, which I really kind of liked his first album a lot. Julian Casablancas was all over that Daft Punk album, which was incredible. The last Daft Punk album, I should say. And outside of having his own other group, The Voids, and their whole, situation, which I actually like some of their singles. I'm always excited, and I always want the Strokes to come back. Is This It is one of my favorite albums. I've always loved it from the moment I bought it, from the first time I saw it last night, but that's not my favorite song. I like Soma and a bunch of others. But, so if for nothing else, I'm always excited because it's been a long time since the Strokes have been out. So I'm always excited when they get back together. Pretty much from the second album on, they figured out how to have a really good relationship between like New York gritty kind of club rock, alternative rock, and transitioning into being a lot more electronic and having a little more synth and making the rock dancey thing turn out a lot more party oriented. And then some of the albums, I'll be honest, there's a few that I was like, the whole thing's not my bag. There's plenty of songs I like. I love the vocals a lot. I'm a big fan of how Julian Casablancas does his vocals and how he approaches songs. But I was really surprised by this album. I was kind of like, all right, everyone's getting older. Maybe it's gonna, they haven't been together in years. They're all different people and different musicians, who knows. But it really works, and it blends really well, and it definitely shows you the Strokes that you miss. So, my 3 favorite songs on the album. I guess we got to start with Not the Same Anymore, because I feel like it's as fitting as what I've been saying. I just, they really haven't done a lot together. So to get back together, that's probably really interesting and daunting. And they produced this album with Rick Rubin, and I'm assuming at Shangri-La, so which would be the most amazing place to see ever. So for that, the good thing is that you can feel that there's a lot of mutual creativity. You can feel that no one's really trying to stress about coming to the plate. And Not the Same Anymore is just like a really, I don't know, it just feels really honest and just feels like we feel glad that we did this again. I don't know if that makes sense. But the next song I like are Why Are Sundays So Depressing? I love a good title. I like a good inviting title, I'll never lie. But I really like the song. I don't know, I feel like it reminds me of like a slower Someday. I think it's like reminiscent to me of something from the first album, and that nostalgia feeling in it is a really cool approach. There's a lot of other songs to me that I feel are a lot more slower and a little more electronic. But I definitely like Why Are Sundays So Depressing. I feel like it's really catchy too. You sing along to that one. And then last, Brooklyn Bridge to Chorus. It's just New York good. Like, it's just New York pop rock. It's so good. You know what I mean? And a lot of times on these reviews, I'm like, oh, that sounds really nice, or I really, really like it. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in between on albums I don't really enjoy, and I'm always kind of hesitant. So at first I was like, okay, well, they've added something that's electronic. I don't know if I'm going to like it. But I did. I really listened to it a lot, especially when I'm doing things. So Brooklyn Bridge to Chorus is definitely my third one you should check out. Please be sure to follow me on Instagram at the Ashley Alexander. Please subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends. Go check out my other reviews. Check out my interviews, because they're what we're going to get back into. And I think that's it. Wash your hands. Please be safe in this quarantine. Take care of your loved ones. FaceTime them and tell them you love them. And I'll see you later. We're in the middle of coronavirus right now, and it is in the United States. States are locking things down. Theaters, malls, schools, and all the like are closing. So please do me and yourself and your neighbor a favor. Please wash your hands for longer than 20 seconds. There's plenty of songs out now that you can remember to do so. Do not touch your face or nose, ears, mouth, eyes, or anything with dirty, unwashed hands. And do try to keep your distance from other people, because you really don't know the germs that other people have, and you don't know the immune deficiency issues of others around you.